5 years down the road, what do you think is going to be the biggest issue facing farmers?
That is a question we talk about in my classes all the time. And I don't think there's just one answer because I think that everyone has such unique situations. I look at things happening in Oregon right now. Something that's going on is legislation that would require overtime pay for agricultural workers. Well, we know the seasonality of our industry. We don't work as regularly year round, but in the summer season and harvest season, it's very long hours. So for producers to be able to pay that overtime on an already very small labor force is something that's going to be really big in Oregon in the next few years. But then there's also a lot of crisis in telling the agriculture story. We live in a world of cancel culture where one image can define an industry for years to come. And I think as agriculturalists, when people become more and more removed from the industry and understand less what the practices look like, one image could go out that, given the wrong narrative, could completely destroy a company. And with already such a small group of people working to produce for the world, that's something we have to be extra aware of, is being early and proactive and telling our story and explaining our processes and helping consumers understand what we do and what this means and what this label means versus this label and what this practice looks like is also something that we're really going to have to focus on. And then I think the last piece is really just strengthening and developing rural communities, whether that's through healthcare, whether that's through mental health services, whether that's through broadband or infrastructure. Rural communities are really struggling, especially coming out of the pandemic. And that's where so many agriculturalist families live and are trying to thrive. And so we have to take care of our communities if we want to take care of our producers.